some grants and stuff to help with the flood, debris removal and flooding in the rivers and streams and stuff, so we're excited about that.
How was the reshaping of this whole facility?
This was Bradley's baby here.
What else? I know you're gonna show me around, but what else?
We got classrooms, fire training stuff, law enforcement training building.
Yeah.
Public safety drives.
And an emergency staging.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We're ready for the next Hurricane Matthew.
Yeah, hey there.
Charlotte Smith, Bladen County.
Oh, hey.
Nice to meet you. Thank you for coming. So how do you think this intake process is going? Or just to ask, they said they had about 7 since last Monday.
Well, I'm gonna talk to them about that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know that. I think there were like 49 applications.
Yeah.
Okay. But I'll check that out.
Okay. Thank you.
Hey,
Adam, Ray Jenkins, Bucket Fire and Rescue, and Commissioner Indian Affairs.
nice to see you.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming
Great.
in. I appreciate it. How things going?
Fairly well, I need to take some look at the road.
Over in Columbus?
What is that? Little Lake Road. Just for the overpass there, instead of an interchange in the high school there.
Okay.
Emergency shelter there. And
Concerned about safety?
yeah, safety, just putting
Have
overpass.
they had public hearings?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
It's about every 10%.
All right. I'm gonna ask you to make sure like that you come over and talk to you about it just to make sure we take it back.
I gave you the lady
Yeah, Larry Joe? Yeah. Perfect. Well, I'm glad to see you.
So what was the goal of today's visit?
We want to promote this application center to make sure people know where to go to sign up for hurricane relief. We still have a number of people who have not made applications who may be eligible for some recovery if they just made the application. So we started out with 5 of these application centers, and now I think we're up to 8. And we wanted to set this one up in Bladen County because we had a number of people who have trouble traveling. It's important that we get recovery to people who have experienced loss from Hurricane Matthew, and wanted to just make sure that people knew about it. And I also wanted to come here today to see what the county is doing regarding public safety and emergency management. They're doing an amazing job here, taking the old Bladen Correctional Center that the state has deeded to the county, and now they're working to do some positive things for emergency management, for law enforcement, and for fire protection. And when you're talking about a rural county like Bladen County, this kind of center can make a real difference when you're talking about saving people's lives. So it looks like they're moving along with this facility, and I wanted to come check on that as well.
So you're happy with the progress?
Yeah, I think things are going well, and they have some ambitious plans to do other things that they wanted to talk to me about. And I got to talk to some of the local officials regarding their efforts here in North Carolina, in Bladen County, particularly regarding schools, regarding what they're doing here in this facility.
I saw a story about that people were claiming the money wasn't being distributed properly. What's your response to that?
Well, first, we have distributed over $740 million in hurricane relief throughout eastern North Carolina. Help can never come fast enough for people who need it, and we need to continue to push. But we're ahead of schedule in a number of areas. The one that's slower than we want it to be is the Community Development Block Grant disaster relief. A lot of red tape that's been involved at the federal level. The General Assembly moved it from the Department of Commerce to the Department of Emergency Management, so now they're having to rebuild it. But we feel strongly that this is going to really pick up speed over the next few months, and even that money then will be distributed. There's more help coming, and we're going to continue to work to make sure that's the case.
That's all I have for you.
Before you leave, could you give us your perspective on the hog industry lawsuits and how it could affect North Carolina?
I strongly support North Carolina farmers, and they're facing a lot right now, not only with the weather, but with issues regarding immigration, with these tariffs that have been put in place. I know that a lot of farmers are concerned about it, and they are concerned about these lawsuits. I'm encouraged that settlement discussions have come about. I think that Smithfield needs to do what's necessary to make sure these are settled so that we can continue to support North Carolina farmers. Agriculture is the #1 economic driver in our state. I grew up on a farm in eastern North Carolina, understand the importance of farming to our state, and I want to continue to support that. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
When the patrol has on straightaway, wrecks are coming curves.
Okay.
We would actually put it in a curve. And these hairpin turns are just that. The radiuses of
Yep.
these are actually emulate some of our worst roads in the region.
What's the area, how much is such area we cover?
109 acres. Okay. The footprint. And basically it's everything you see where there aren't trees.
Then has all the property been acquired?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's correct.
Thanks for the state.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the proposal, the classrooms here, that we do have classrooms up front. But the utility for this, specifically these guys here, we couldn't put a dollar value on it.
Right.
Myself and Sergeant Pate, we conduct all the training here regionally. And it's not just us, it's all agencies.
And the college and everybody's geared up and ready to go too? That's good.
In several counties will be utilizing
Yes.
this.
Yeah, I would expect that.
We currently train everybody in the Fort Wayne region all that, includes Sampson County.
So what kind of financial requests are in the pipeline?
6.2 million, am I correct in that?
6.5. And that's from removing the stumps that you see, grading to paving and completion.
And how is that all trying to be pieced together?
That's the tough part. This is the beginning process.
Right.
Getting the layout was the
Right.
first thing, and now seeking funding and
Right.
hopefully looking at grants and.
DDA, we talked with DDA
Okay.
about a grant.
Golden Lake. Yep.
Then in direction.
Okay. All right. We'll certainly. Thank you. Yeah, I've got that back. Okay.